What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel here from the GeekSpeakNation channel, and I'm here to bring you my reaction to the official story trailer to Middle-earth: Shadow of War. So, Middle-earth: Shadow of War is the sequel to Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Yes, got it right, one take. Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor was one of my favorite games of when it released. I believe it was 2015, don't quote me, I can't remember off the top of my head, but the game was fantastic. The free roam and the mix of gameplay elements of games like Assassin's Creed and the Batman Arkham series was perfectly implemented and interwoven into the lore of the Tolkienverse, and the gameplay and the combat just felt so fresh and unique and gritty and gory, and I just loved it. As someone who is, I really enjoyed Lord of the Rings films and the whole entire the Hobbit films. Well, I didn't really like the films, but I enjoyed the book is better. But with that being said, I enjoyed the Tolkienverse, but never would I consider myself a die-hard fan. I know plenty of people out there who can quote the locations of where things are and all these elements about the lore that I have no clue about, but I adamantly enjoy any content that is Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit related. I think that's the best way to put it. I am a high-scaled appreciator, more than the average Joe would be, of that sort of content. But with that being said, guys, when it comes to the sequel to Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War is really looking like it's building itself up to be this grand, epic-scaled sequel to Shadow of Mordor, and that's really awesome. But what I really hope is that that motivation still stays there, and that's the number one thing I'm looking out for in this trailer, is the motivation to keep pushing and keep fighting. And what is that next step? What is at stake here that wants us to keep going? That personal connection, and not just the whole entire grand scale of the world. What's that personal connection that still keeps Talion going? Is it still going to be the loss of his family? Is it still going to be his connection to Celebrimbor and how that's going to change, and those dynamics are going to change, knowing that they're really not really tethered to one another? Really, really interesting stuff. With that being said, guys, so let's go ahead and check out this trailer. Let's dissect it and see what we can come up with. Here we go. And here we go.
How much are you willing to sacrifice? To suffer?
I have given up everything.
Not everything.
My lord, we have located the new ring.
Oh.
Nazgûl. All of them.
All the Nazgûl. Okay.
I know what you fear, Talion. The ring can enslave the minds of men.
Oh man.
Spoke to our purpose, no matter what the cost.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate.
We need to build our army. This is just a beginning.
Ooh, the dead. Will they join our crusade?
Stop. Middle Earth is dominated.
We do not serve the Dark Lord! We will take this land for our own!
Ooh, that armor is looking sweet.
You fight for the Bright Lord! New devilry is this? I come for you, Towers of God.
Ooh.
Kill him too quickly. New ring.
Our ring is not marred with his shadow. It is perfect.
I strike down men corrupted by these rings. You will not become one of them.
When the time comes, I will do what is needed. Submit to your destiny.
Ooh, Sauron front and center.
Your master! And give him this message! I come for him!
Oh, snap! Ooh, okay. Okay. Pre-order to get 4 legendary orc champions. Oh. Well, that's the nerdiest pre-order I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. That looks great. I think the number one thing I can take away from this trailer is that the motivation is just Sauron's conquest and preventing that conquest. But the aspect that I really don't want to go overlooked is the lovable cast of characters we're seemingly going to have on this journey. I really feel like it's going to have that pure Lord of the Rings, that Hobbit vibe, because we're going to be able to get invested in these side characters. I don't think the side characters were bad per se in the first game. I think the character who is the hunter, who stays by your side for a little bit of the story with Talion, I think he was a nice little addition, and it was enjoyable getting to see his character. But besides that, I truly think that the cast of characters in this film, it has that cinematic quality, but I think in this game are definitely going to be more engaging and have a lot more to contribute and raise the stakes and feel like you're a part of this living world again, and not just this mass murdering slaughterfest of a being that you are. I think this conflict between being a man and then being united between what Celebrimbor has become now will be an interesting conflict for Talion moving forward. And Troy Baker is just, he's chewing up the scenery with the voice acting, so that's always great to see. And it's good to see Troy Baker come back to voice acting after Telltale Batman, which we don't talk about that. But nevertheless, guys, I think I really am excited though for Middle-earth: Shadow of War and the story beats that they're going to be going for. I just hope that the gameplay, of course, really feels natural and really feels like an extension of that story, but everything just seems like an epic build off of one thing after one thing after one thing. I just hope it's just not too many mechanics piled on top of one another, and then you get something that's overly complex and hard to get back into, like when you think of a game like Metal Gear Solid 5. But with that being said, guys, let me know what you think about this gameplay in the comment sections down below. What are some things you're really looking forward to story-wise? Also, any Easter eggs I might have missed? Just generally your thoughts about this Shadow of War story trailer. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like my reaction and my review, hit that like button down below. And don't forget to share it with your friends. And also, if you're new here, subscribe. We really appreciate it because there's a whole bunch more content like this right here on this channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to your feedback and the discussion that we have in the comment sections down below. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Daniel, and don't forget to get geeky.